Hey guys, I've got here a key fob for I think it's a 2003 Hyundai Elantra, which doesn't seem to work anymore, or at least it seems to work intermittently. It's got a brand new battery in it, and I suspect maybe the push buttons have given up. So just a short video. We'll pull it apart, we'll check it out, and replace the buttons if we have to. So these ones are pretty easy to open up. There's a tiny little tab area there. If you just pop a flathead screwdriver in there or something similar, you can start to crack it open. So there we go, that's how you change the battery as well, just by popping that one out. So that's pretty straightforward if that's the problem you've got with your remote, but I suspect the buttons are playing up. Yeah, they feel really chewy. There's no sort of tactile feedback, or maybe a little bit on that one. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's definitely some sort of green goop around the switches. So I reckon we replace the switches. The battery's brand new, like I said, so just swap them out. Now you can probably pluck them off with a soldering iron and with some solder braid, but I think I'll use the heat gun to take them off, and just hand solder the replacements in. So I've rummaged through the drawers, and I've actually got what looks to be exactly the same switch. So that should be a nice easy swap. While the board's still a bit hot, I'll tidy up those pads with some solder wick. I'll touch them up in a minute. Because there was still a little bit of solder on the pads. Just sort of had to push that down a little bit as I soldered them on. But we'll move over to the next one now. And quite often when I see videos of people soldering on on YouTube is they're flooding the board with flux, and you know, in some cases it's totally appropriate, but for these switches, if you get that flux sort of contaminating the switch itself, you might affect the performance. There's flux in the solder, at least in this solder that I'm using anyway. So it's all good. It looks alright. Reluctant even to clean it up with the alcohol. I'd rather keep the switches nice and clean. So I might just give the housing a quick clean and we'll put it back together. Easy mistake to make is put the battery in the wrong way around. But you can see positive needs to go on the back shell there, which is that side. That feels really good. You can hear the buttons clicking again, and you can see it's transmitting. So that's it. I reckon we're all good again. Give it back to its owner, and hopefully we'll get a bit more life out of that. Saves him going to the dealers and paying a few $100 for a new key fob, if they're even still available. So that's it. Hopefully there's something there that might be of use to you, and hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time.